Since time began, man has done everything he can to make cars go faster. He's made bigger and bigger engines. He's added more valves, more cylinders, turbochargers, superchargers. He's even injected nitrous oxide. But he's missing the obvious: more engines. Naturally, a car with 2 engines will be faster than a car with just 1. And this is the logic that Tiger, based in Cambridgeshire, have applied when developing this, the Z100. In order to give the motorcycle engine's 2-seater twice the power, they've fitted double the number of engines. That means it's got one 900cc motorbike engine at the front with 150 brake horsepower and another one behind. So it's got 300 brake horsepower and it only weighs 565 kilograms. That's like a Porsche 911 with 700 brake. I think it's going to be very fast indeed. But it's not a new idea. In 1935, Mercedes and Auto Union were sweeping all before them in Grand Prix racing. Alfa's answer was the Bimotore, with not 1 but 2 straight-8 supercharged engines. The Bimotore was very quick, and it broke Auto Union's mile speed record with 200.66 miles an hour. But it suffered 2 major racing drawbacks: a stupendous thirst for fuel and tyres. So it didn't last too long without a pit stop. This is the only genuine car of its kind still in existence, and it's been meticulously restored over a 10-year period. It's held at the Donington Grand Prix collection. Drive from the front and rear engines goes into a differential here between my legs and is transmitted to the rear wheels by Y-shaped drive shafts. Now, these tyres had to put 540 brake horsepower down onto the road. Is it any wonder that this car had such a massive appetite for rubber? In the 60s, Alec Isigonis fitted a second engine into the back end of a Mini Moke. Aimed at army use, the Twinny Moke had extra grunt and 4-wheel drive. 20 years later, Volkswagen built a Golf with 2 1.8 16-valve engines and capable of hitting 60 in 4.6 seconds. At the 1985 Pikes Peak hill climb, it finished 3rd, but the project was taken no further. In 1998, Mercedes built 2 twin-engined A-classes for Coulthard and Hackenham. These unlikely performance cars had 4-wheel drive and 250 brake horsepower, thanks to a pair of 1.9-litre engines fitted under the floor. If the thought of a 140-mile-an-hour A-class frightens the life out of you, don't worry, they're not building anymore. However, Tiger planned to build as many of these as there are nutters to buy them. But before I scare myself stupid, let's have a look at how it works. Well, the Tiger has got 2 start buttons, 2 rev counters and 2 gear sticks. Each engine has a 6-speed sequential box linked to a transaxle which sends all that power kicking and screaming to the rear tyres. In fact, it could well be the fastest accelerating car money can buy. In July, it took just 3.11 seconds for the 0 to 60 sprint, and I can believe it.
If you think that it's bad that the picture's wobbling, imagine what it's like in the car. You don't need to use the clutch on the way out the box, which is a bit like a bike, so that you can get there even faster. It helps to skip the bounces any time you put real pressure on the throttle. It's just an animal.
This is Tiger's latest project, the Z100 WR, with 2 1200cc engines giving 360 brake horsepower. This time it has 4-wheel drive. Utterly pointless? Maybe. But this has been designed to break the 0 to 60 car world record.